Gout understanding, managing, and healing. Gout is a form of arthritis caused by a purine metabolism disorder leading to elevated uric acid levels in the blood. When the kidneys cannot effectively filter uric acid, it accumulates and forms urate crystals that deposit in the joints, causing swelling, heat redness, and pain. The disease is common in men over 30, especially those who consume a lot of red meat and alcohol and lead a sedentary lifestyle. 1. Serious complications. Complications include joint deformity, stiffness, and disability, kidney damage, kidney stones, or kidney failure due to urate crystal accumulation, and cardiovascular complications such as myocarditis, vascular blockage, and an increased risk of a stroke or heart attack. Tophi nodules forming under the skin can deform joints and restrict movement. 2. Main causes of gout. Unbalanced diet is the leading cause. This includes excessive consumption of red meat, beef, pork, goat, dog meat, animal organs, seafood, and mushrooms. Abuse of alcohol, beer, sugary drinks, and soft drinks contributes significantly. A lack of green vegetables and water makes it difficult for the kidneys to eliminate uric acid. Other causes include being overweight, obesity, metabolic disorders, or impaired kidney function. 3. Recommended nutrition. Gout patients should eat low purine foods such as green vegetables, fruits, whole grains, beans and starches, rice, potatoes, noodles. You should eat white meat, chicken, freshwater, fish, and in moderation, about 30 to 40 grams per meal. Eggs and milk, especially low-fat or skimmed unsweetened milk, are very good because they do not increase uric acid while still providing enough protein. Drink plenty of water, at least 2 liters per day, especially alkaline mineral water or vegetable broth. Supplement with vitamin C, 500 to 1,000 milligrams per day to help the kidneys excrete uric acid. 4. Foods to avoid. Avoid red meat, seafoods, organ meat, mushrooms, asparagus, beer, alcohol, sugary drinks, fried foods, and canned foods. Especially avoid mushroom hot pot broth, bone broth, and meat from young animals, as they contain very high purine content. 5. Note on medication and lifestyle. Do not use long-term painkillers without a doctor's supervision, as they can harm the liver and kidneys. Follow medical orders and combine medication with a reasonable diet and lifestyle change. Lose weight gradually, no more than 10% of body weight in 6 months. Avoid rapid weight loss. Perform gentle exercises like walking, yoga, arm swinging, and deep breathing to improve blood circulation and reduce joint pain. Avoid overeating, especially after parties rich in protein and alcohol. Join our community of health-conscious seniors by subscribing today. I will share the necessary medical knowledge to help you regain your health and live every day pain-free. A doctor's confession. Health and healing. You know, after 50 years of practicing medicine, I've realized something important. Good health doesn't just come from a pill. It comes from how we eat, how we live, and how we treat ourselves every day. There are diseases that arrive silently without warning. They slowly erode the body over time, and one of those is gout. I have met so many patients, strong, healthy men, who once believed that a few glasses of wine or a few meat-heavy feasts couldn't hurt them. Then one morning they wake up with a piercing pain in their big toe, pain so severe that even the touch of a bedsheet feels unbearable. That is the moment they begin to understand a small mistake in lifestyle can make the whole body pay the price. Gout is not just a disease of the elderly. It is the result of years of living beyond limits, forgetting that our bodies have boundaries too. When uric acid in the blood rises too high, it silently accumulates and forms tiny sharp crystals deep in the joints, causing sky-high pain. But that pain isn't just physical. It is also the body whispering a reminder. It is time to slow down and start taking care of yourself. I know after the age of 50, many of us have experienced loss, sleepless nights, and rushed meals. We take health for granted until the day our hands stiffen, our knees crunch with every step, or gout pain tortures us all night. Only then do we realize that health is the greatest treasure. When we are young, we squander it without thinking. When we are old, we are willing to trade everything to get it back. But believe me, it is never too late. All you need to do is start over, starting right from your dinner plate. Let proper nutrition become natural medicine. Less red meat, more green vegetables. Drink a few more glasses of water instead of another beer or a shot of liquor. Do not underestimate these small choices. They are the foundation to help you escape pain, to live healthier, calmer, and longer. Gout does not come to punish you. It comes to teach you, to remind you to listen to your body. It reminds us that even though we cannot go back to being 30, we can still live healthily at 60, 70, and beyond if we truly choose to do so. In upcoming videos, I will share with you simple dietary principles and lifestyles to control gout effectively, without misery, without extreme dieting, just a little knowledge and a few small changes every day. Because sometimes healing doesn't come from medicine, it comes from how we live. You see, gout isn't just about sharp pain. It is a mirror reflecting how we have cared for our bodies over the years. Every bite of food, every glass of wine, every party with friends all leave a mark in our blood, in our joints, and in every one of our cells. Healing starts at the table, not the pharmacy. I always tell patients, eating right doesn't mean eating less, it means eating smart. What to eat? First thing to remember, not all protein is bad. Your body still needs protein to be healthy. You just need to choose the right kind. Be loyal to white meat like chicken, river fish, or eggs. If possible, keep meat portions small, about 30 to 40 grams per meal. That is enough to nourish muscles without increasing uric acid. And don't forget low-fat or sugar-free milk. Many people avoid milk, but in fact, milk helps neutralize uric acid and supports bones and joints. Vegetables. Next, let fruits and vegetables be your daily companions. Zucchini, broccoli, spinach, carrots, cucumbers are not only rich in vitamins, but also help the body detox naturally. Water. And of course, drink enough water. Water is the only natural way for the body to flush out uric acid. I often advise patients to drink alkaline mineral water or vegetable broth. Simple but full of power, it is nature's way of silently helping the body find balance. What to avoid? If you want to live healthily, you must learn to say no to old habits that are no longer good for you. Avoid beef, lamb, pork organs, protein-rich seafood, mushrooms, asparagus, and of course, beer and alcohol. I know giving up alcohol isn't easy. It's tied to joy, friendship, and memories of youth. But if a glass of wine is exchanged for a painful, sleepless night, perhaps it's time to choose peace over temporary pleasure. Also cut down on soft drinks, fast food, and greasy food because they force the liver and kidneys to overwork to clean up that mess. Instead, choose simple, healthy, light food that is kind to your body. Consider it a thank you sent to the body that has devotedly carried you all these years. Subscribe and join our Living Healthy Over 50 community. I am here to share medical secrets to help you start living pain-free today. A philosophy on illness. What does gout really teach us? It reminds us that sometimes good health is not about adding more, but about subtracting. Less red meat, less alcohol, less chasing short-term pleasures. And in return, we get many painless mornings, many peaceful afternoons, and many gentle steps. Illness is not a punishment. It is life's gentle reminder that perhaps we have gone too fast, lived too hastily, and now is the time to slow down to take care of ourselves. Final advice: the goal is not just to live with gout. The goal is to live well, live happily, and live freely. The greatest gift is not a life without disease, but learning how to live in harmony with your body. Medicine can reduce pain, but only lifestyle truly heals you, because gout is a disease of lifestyle. If you truly listen, your body is always talking to you. A small pain, a swollen joint, a tossing and turning night, nothing is accidental. It is the body saying, hey, I need rest. I need to be cared for. Start with small things. Go to bed a little earlier. Let go of some stress. Eat slower. Breathe deeply. Those small changes are soothing medicine. Move gently but regularly. Don't be afraid of pain and lie still, because if you stop moving, the joints will stiffen. Just 20 to 30 minutes of gentle walking or home exercises. Yoga, Tai Chi, or arm swinging every morning. Sometimes the real miracle of medicine lies in your own patience. Keep a peaceful mind. When you are worried or angry, the body reacts with inflammation and fatigue. But when you live calmly, laugh more, and live slowly, the illness will also gradually subside. Exercise, don't strain. Be consistent. Move, but don't overexert yourself. After age 50, you don't need to run fast. You just need to move steadily and persistently. 30 minutes of walking every day, a few stretches a little, yoga or Tai Chi. That is enough to keep blood flowing, joints flexible, and the heart healthy. The most important thing is not how long you exercise, but whether you maintain it. Every morning, instead of scrolling through your phone or lying in bed for another 10 minutes, step outside. Take a slow, deep breath. Feel the sunlight touch your skin, the wind blow through your hair. That moment is healing. Live slowly, love yourself, and be grateful. You know what truly makes us old is not age, but when we lose the joy of living. When we stop being grateful, when we stop taking care of ourselves, the body will silently wither. So every morning tell yourself, thank you for another day to walk, to see, to love. Find joy in the small things: a warm cup of tea, an old song, the laughter of family, or a patch of sunlight by the window. Those are the best medicines for life at 50, 60, and 70-year-old. Keep the body light. Keep the mind serene. Keep your body light and your spirit serene. As the years go by, the heavier the body becomes, the greater the pressure on your joints. Therefore, learn to maintain a healthy, stable weight. You don't need to be skinny, just balanced. Eat in moderation, sleep on time, move every day. It is that simple. These are the silent guardians protecting you from illness. And along with a light body, keep a light heart. Do not let anger or anxiety weigh you down, because every bit of stress, every grudge you hold inside creates silent inflammation, making gout, diabetes, and heart disease worse. The people who live the longest aren't those who found the perfect pill. They are those who learned how to let go. They don't live long by luck, but because they live with inner peace, tending the garden of your body. My friend, after age 50, your body is like a garden that has withered many seasons of sun and rain. If you want it to bloom again, you must tend to it with gentleness, patience, and care. Let every meal be a mindful choice. Fill your plate with green vegetables, fruits, and healthy proteins, like white meat, river fish eggs, and low-fat milk. Cut back on red meat, organs, and fried foods. These are the kindling that ignites high uric acid level cortisols and triggers gout attacks. And don't forget to drink water 2 to 2.5 liters a day. Think of it as a stream, keeping your joints clean, your kidneys healthy, and your body free of toxins. If possible, give your body a light day each week, eating only soup, porridge, or vegetables. You will feel lighter, your joints less swollen, and your sleep deeper. A dose of vitamin for the soul. Make time for the things that lighten your heart. Tend to a potted plant. Read a good book, take a walk, chat with a loved one, or listen to old music. These small things are vitamins for the soul. I once had a patient tell me, "Since I stopped being angry at life, my joints hurt less." He was right, because when the mind is at peace, the body begins to heal itself. That is the art of living with an illness rather than fighting against it. Don't see gout as an enemy. See it as a teacher, a reminder to live a more balanced life. It teaches you to cherish every painless step, every simple meal, every morning you wake up without swollen joints. Instead of asking, "What must I give up?" ask, "How can I live better?" The answer always lies in the simple things. Eat clean, sleep well, think kind thoughts, and love yourself a little more. The secret to health and longevity after 50. If you are recovering from gout, remember this. Health doesn't come from a single day's effort. It comes from small choices repeated day after day. Every balanced meal, every good night's sleep, every patient step forward. In my next videos, I will talk about how to maintain youthfulness and strong bones after 50, a place where gout is no longer a fear, but a reminder to slow down, stand firm, and truly live in every moment. You see, after 50, we begin to understand what truly matters. We are no longer racing against anyone. We simply wish for a healthy body, a peaceful heart, and legs strong enough to carry us through the rest of the journey. I often tell my patients, living long isn't hard, but living long and well is an art. And that art isn't a secret formula. It is built from small, daily habits. Gout is not the end, it is an alarm system, reminding you that it is time to love yourself. After 60 years in medicine, I believe when the mind is peaceful and grateful, the body will find its own way to heal. Don't let the label gout patient define you. You are someone learning to master your life. Place your hand on your heart, thank it for fighting alongside you, and let the healing begin right this moment. Common myths and engagement. I know many people say if you have gout, absolutely never touch a piece of meat. But from a scientific perspective, I have a different view. Let me ask you, between giving up a steak and giving up that sugary milk coffee every morning, which is harder? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I will personally address the most harmful dietary myths you might be facing. Share if you find this message helpful. Send it to a friend who is weary from pain. Don't let them fight this battle alone. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next video. At what time in the morning do you usually feel pain? Comment below and I will advise you. In the next video, I will share with you 3 golden foods that are extremely easy to find right in your kitchen, which help flush out uric acid faster than medication. You will be surprised that we have been overlooking them for so long. I am Dr. James Carter, wishing you a peaceful and steadfast day.